How's it going, everyone? Yep, Movie and Game Lover 98 here. And today I'll be doing a stream, since I thought I wasn't going to be doing one this week. So I decided to do one today, showing off my DragonTales DVD collection, the second edition, the 2023 edition. So yep, let's get started. And I hope you guys are welcome to join. Any fans out there of DragonTales are welcome to join this stream. And I provided the link for the stream in the post comments of this stream. And oh, hey, Thomas MLP fan 123. And William Waldrop says, "How's it going, man?" I'm doing great, William Waldrop. Thank you. I finally get to try this stream out with my new tripod, since unfortunately my old one broke, the one with the little ring, which sucks. But luckily I got a new one off Amazon and it doesn't do that problem anymore. Yep. And SpongeBob Fanatic 2005 says, "What's my hometown PBS station?" Mine is WFYI SpongeBob Fanatic 2005. So yep, let's get started with the DragonTales DVD collection, the second edition version, 2023 edition. Since now, not only do I have a new tripod, but this means I can show all the 17 releases from Adventures in Dragonland to our amazing pets. So yep, let's get started. And like I said, anyone who is a fan of DragonTales is welcome to join this stream. So yep, let's get started. Guess I'll show these I'll show them in order of when they released. So yep, let's get started with the first DragonTales release on DVD. Released August 1st, 2000, Adventures in Dragonland. Released on August 1st, 2000, yeah. Which was the same day that Jeremy Barton turned 4 years old. This also marks a few days. I'll just say this. This marked, 3 days before the Chris 8488's 12th birthday. And William Waldrop says, "I'm right that there are 17 releases because I thought it was 18, LOL. Yeah, there are only 17 on DVD, William Waldrop, because I'm pretty sure this is the main 17, because none of the other releases got onto DVD. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to mention some birthdays, finally. And this was a while after Gum Robber was born, and after I turned 2 years old. And a few days after Flickaleva 2000 was born. And yep, here's the first release. It says right there, from the creators of Sesame Street and Sony Pictures Family Entertainment. And yep, featuring 5 adventures: To Kingdom Come, Baby Troubles, Bad Share Day, Zack Takes a Dive, and of course we have the Forest of Darkness. And the art style they're using is from the Big Brave Adventures VHS, but they just retitled it to Adventures in Dragonland. Anyway, front spine could a picture of Zack and Wheezy, just like on the Big Brave Adventures VHS. And yes, there's the Columbia TriStar home video logo printed twice. I think. Hold on. Yeah. And Hunter's Arthur City Wiggle says hi. Hi, Hunter. Oh, you were born on July 8th, 1999, William Waldrop. Before DragonTales aired. That's cool. I was only 1 when DragonTales aired on television. And yeah, July 8th, 1999, that also marks 5 days after one of my brother's birthdays. One of my brother's 10th birthday. And also after the YouTuber called CG Luigi was born, because he was born July 3rd of 1999. But yeah, there's this, it says it again, from the creators of Sesame Street, just the same thing, but shortened. And yeah. But I'm not going to explain how each DVD opens and closes, guys. Because, there's no point into it. Because, like I said, I've done openings and closings to these DVDs before. And also, yeah, despite this has the Sesame Workshop logo on the side and the back, it actually uses the 1997 Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo with the word "Play It Smart" at the bottom, because, this is from 2000. did use the word play it smart. And also during the credits, there's some errors where some of the thumbnails, well, the letters and numbers have wrong ones, except the Forest of Darkness has the correct one, because it's supposed to be 1B, the Forest of Darkness. So yep, Adventures in Dragonland, that's all taken care of. Yep. And next up, Let's Share, Let's Play. Released August 14th, 2001. That was shortly a while after Jeremy Barton's 5th birthday. I'm going to be mentioning Jeremy Barton's birthday a lot, guys. Yep, this was released August 14th, 2001. The same day as those VHS tapes were released. And yeah. Yep. And this artwork style they're doing is from the Do the Right Thing VHS. Pardon me. Yep, and they're... Well, yeah, it's from the art style of the Do the Right Thing VHS. And featuring 5 adventures, Kedley book. The Fury is out on this one. Both of those are taken from the Let's Play Together VHS. I think, yeah, it is. Yeah, they are. Much Ado About Nothing. Ugh! I hate that episode. That's from the Do the Right Thing VHS. And 4 Little Pigs and Quibbling Siblings. Ugh! And those last 2 are taken from the Let's Be Friends VHS. Yep. Here's the front cover. Here's the spine. A picture of Max, which will be the same one on Whenever I'm Afraid, but it's just going to be a bit bigger. And Thomas's Media Corner 2001 says, hey, howdy, hey. Hello to you as well, Thomas's Media Corner 2001. But yep, there's the back cover. And yep, there's special features and songs if you guys want to look at them or just read them. And yeah, but to make matters worse, well, on the Adventures in Dragonland DVD, despite that does not have a play-all feature, but it will play all 5 episodes. And oh, William Waldrop says Emmy is my favorite DragonTales character. That's cool, William Waldrop. I think she's kind of good, but I think she can be a little bit overreacting sometimes, because, you know, she can be really furious sometimes. Well, not really true, but I mean, she in later seasons, she does act a bit more mature. But yeah, like I said, about the Adventures in Dragonland DVD, which I forgot to mention earlier, despite one that one does not have a play-all feature, that one will play all 5 episodes, because to play the theme song, you have to choose the first episode on that DVD to Kingdom Come, and on this DVD, to play the theme song, you have to choose Quetzal's Magic Pop-Up Book. And to see the funding and end credits and all the other stuff, you have to select the last episode, the confusing Quibbling Siblings. Ugh! But yeah. But despite this was released in August of 2001, Ort says the funding, the Season 2 way, no, the website bumper, yeah, he says the website bumper, excuse me, the new way from Season 2, and it shows the Season 2 funding. Which I don't know why, they could have just used the Season 1 website bumper and funding, because, you know, this has all Season 1 episodes, just like Adventures in Dragonland was using. But yeah, Let's Share, Let's Play. And oh, William Waldrop says, which DragonTales DVD doesn't have a play all option? This and the Adventures in Dragonland don't have a play all feature, William Waldrop. But unlike the Adventures in Dragonland one, it will still play all 5 episodes, despite there's not a play all feature on that DVD. But this one, to make matters worse, it will not play all the episodes in a row, because you have to select each episode after one is over instead of just letting it play all 5 for you. So yeah, this and the Adventures in Dragonland ones are the only 2 to not have a play all feature. Like when you go to the DVD menu. But sure, let's play. I gotta say, yes, I recommend this release. Well, but avoid these 2 episodes because I have problems with those. And oh yeah, I forgot to show you the disc for Adventures in Dragonland. Yep, I replaced it with a different release. This one I replaced with a different one. Let's share, let's play. I'm not sure which one it was. But I'll just say I'll swap it from a different release. But yeah, let's share, let's play. Yes, I recommend this. Not the first release. Oh, Gum says not the first. A release has no playoff feature on it because Pixar Short Films Collections Volumes 2 and 3 don't have it either. Huh, that's interesting, Gum Robber. I mean, I have Pixar Short Films Collection Volume 2 on Blu-ray. Because I don't have Volume 3 yet, but I will get it once I'm focusing on getting my own apartment. Which hopefully, like I told you guys in the previous stream, I want to do it hopefully before April is over. And yeah, and I answered your question, Gum. And yes, Gum, you're welcome to join if you like. I provide the link in the stream. Like I said, anyone who's a fan of DragonTales is welcome to join the stream. And AR Dude says, "Hey man." Hello, AR Dude. Anyway, yep, let's share, let's play. Recommend this release. But oh boy, before we get to the next one, well, hold on a second. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to be right back. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry. Something was tickling my throat. And AR Dude says, "How am I going? I'm doing great, AR Dude." And William Waldrop says, "We'll be right back after these messages." Well, I'm back now, William Waldrop. Let's see who's joining. Huh, Thomas MLP Fan 123.
Hello.
Hey, Thomas MLP Fan 123. How are you doing? Great?
Yes, I am.
Good. I'm showing my DragonTales DVD collection, the 2023 edition, the second edition, where I have all the 17 DVDs this time. I just finished the first 2, which don't have playoff features, Let's Share, Let's Play, and the Adventures in Dragonland DVD. Unlike this, we're going to see which next one we're going to see has a bad episode, but at least this one will let you play all 5 episodes. And Gum, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
How's it going today, man? Great?
Good.
Good. At least you came to the early portion of the DragonTales DVD collection, the 2023 edition, the second version, where I do have all the releases this time. Yes, with the first one from 2002, released on the second day of 2002, aka January 2nd, 2002, Don't Give Up. I gotta tell you, as one of the baddest episodes of all time, along with a different one, which we'll see later. Yeah, I know you still not had a chance to watch DragonTales yet.
Okay, yeah.
I'm surprised, like when you showed your home media collection last year, well, in a video, you had Blue's Clues, just 2 of them.
Yeah, still do.
I know 2 of them you have is do you have the Blues Big Musical movie on DVD?
Yes, I'll show you real quick.
Okay, and I think one of them is an episodic release too. But yeah, while showing, let's look at Don't Give Up really quick. Yep, says the same thing. There's the gang right there fixing the map like a thing from Pigment of Your Imagination. Speaking of that, the 5 adventures are Pigment of Your Imagination, Backwards to Forwards, Sandcastle Hassle, Tales You Lose, and of course, Bully for You. One of the worst season 1 episodes, along with a different one, which we'll see later. But anyway, yep, here's the spine, which has Emmy, which will have a different pose of her on another release we'll see later. And yep, here's the back. But yeah. And yeah. But at least this one has a play all feature when you go to the menu. It has the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo. Full screen. Leading up to believe itself. No, whenever I'm afraid, it's in full screen.
Yeah, it
There's
is the two here.
Yeah, I know you. There's a way to watch just the Steve episodes on the Blue's Clues release that have the Steve episodes.
What, Blue Takes You to School?
Yeah. Thomas and Friends fan 2007 says, I hate Bully for You. Agree, Thomas and Friends fan 2007. One of the worst season 1 episodes along with No Hitter. And Mock says, remember the episode with peanut butter and ketchup? Oh, yes. Wheezy's Hairball was on the Amazing Pets 2009 DVD, which is much later. Yeah, I almost have the complete collection of Blue's Clues DVDs. I'm only missing. I'm trying to get the ones finish the ones with ordinary Blue's Clues. The only ones I need from regular Blue's Clues are just Blue's Stock and Blue's Biggest Stories, because the remaining ones are going to be Blue's Room. Even though they do have Blue's Clues episodes, bonus ones with Steve in them.
Yeah, and the other thing too about these two Pixar short films collections that it's interesting that on the DVD it does not have a play all either, but it kind of does with the fast play thing.
Like on the DVD, when you choose the Disney Fast Play, it will play them all in a row.
Yes.
Okay, but I mean, luckily I have. Like I said, I don't have Volume 3 yet.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna release Volume 4 yet.
I'm not in any hurry for that, and I don't even know if that will come because they're coming to Disney Plus.
But yeah, and also, yeah, I'm asking, which one would you watch better, or Gum? Shine Time Station Bully for Mr. Conductor or DragonTales Bully for You?
Yeah, probably DragonTales if I had to choose one of the two.
Well, I'm talking about the one. Which one of the Bully one is better? Shine Time Station Bully for Mr. Conductor or DragonTales Bully for You? Because Bully for You is terrible.
DragonTales.
Ah.
Well, I don't know if I sing any of them, so I can't say for sure.
Okay, well, I say stick with Shine Time Station Bully for Mr. Conductor. Watch that one first and see how you feel of that one. So I guarantee it's going to be way better than Bully for You. And yeah, this one does have Ord going back to saying the website bumper the old way, because this was, well, it makes sense because they have season 1 episodes. But this one either has the season 1 or season 2 funding. I think it's one of the two. But I say, yeah, don't give up. I say, I recommend this release, but avoid the Bully for You of a trash episode. And Akoza says hi. Hi, Akoza. And I don't like Bully for You. Yeah, definitely agree with you, Akoza. Stick with Shine Time Station Bully for Mr. Conductor, which does have the Thomas episode Bulgy from season 3. But yeah. Yep, don't give up. Let me show you the disc. Shiny. Looks like my Magic Railroad DVD, which I know some people don't have the shiny disc of Magic Railroad, but they just have the plain-looking one. But yeah, don't give up. Like I said, I recommend giving this a try, but skip Bully for You at all costs. And Koza says, wow, shiny. It is shiny. I have a shiny disc in this DVD copy of Don't Give Up. Just like my Magic Railroad DVD of Thomas has that too. But yeah, Don't Give Up. That's all taken care of. Next up, Yes We Can. Not to be confused with the Bob the Builder release, Yes We Can. This was released the day after April Fool's Day 2002, aka April 2nd, 2002. And same thing. It has the Yes We Can logo and it has the gang deleted thing from Whole Lot of Maracas going on. And yes, I like this cute one with Max having his shoulders being held by Cassie's hand. kind of like, yes, if I could find an ordinary Thomas by himself, like Thomas himself, I can find in Tomy or Trackmaster, and I can get him and Rosie in Trackmaster. I could pair them up in my own series of Thomas. But yeah, featuring 5 adventures, Zack and the Beanstalk, whole lot of maracas going on, and Up and Away. All those first 3 are taken from the Let's Stick to It VHS, and the bonus episodes are the Jumping Bean Express, and of course we have the Great White Cloud Whale.
Since you kind of mentioned Trackmaster, I have a little box here filled with some of them here.
Oh, cool! I have some track 2 as well. Tomy Train. I think there's a Thomas right there in your picture you're showing. There's Thomas. Oh.
Yes. But his eyebrows.
I thought it was the plain one with the plain old red body, but I think it's got the white running board.
It does.
It's painted okay. I thought it was just someone custom made it.
Yeah, but this is the only one with white on it. Well, as you can see from this James here, yeah, it's red.
Yeah, I had that James, but unfortunately that mine broke. I was being so silly, and I cut the wires. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, you think that's bad? Look at my Henry here. I tried to pull it off.
Oh, you tried to pull it off, Henry? I know. But there's a way to, you can, just get another replacement. I know you're trying to get a replacement. My first Tomy Train I got from the Train Convention 2023, which I'm probably not going to be doing. No, I got from last year, 2022, excuse me. The Train Convention is coming up. I'm not going to do it this year because I have to focus on getting an apartment set.
Yeah, and switch with going here broke off.
Oh, that sucks. But anyway, Spine, here's a picture of Cassie. And of course, this is I don't like Cassie, but I don't like it either. Because like I said, if there's an episode with absolutely no Cassie, I skip it completely. Whereas on the VHS, I have no choice but to watch it. And I forgot to mention Up and Away, not to be confused with the Thomas episode from season 15. But yeah, at least I watched PBM's video entertainment review of Up and Away. At least he did not let out a big rant unlike Lego Lover 117 did. Man, seriously. And yeah, I'm not going to add Darian Williams because I remember what happened last time. Yep, disc. There's Max and Ord. I forgot to mention Don't Give Up has Cassie and Zack and Wheezy on it. But yeah. And this was almost about a month after Thomas Best of James hit VHS and DVD. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't think any of us have Thomas Trackmaster or Tomy Rosie. Do you have any Tomy trains? Thomas LPK 123? Wait,
no, I haven't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. I'm trying to get Thomas himself because that's what I should have done first when I was at well, thinking my own theory, I wanted Thomas himself in Tomy or Trackmaster. But yeah. And William Walter says, yes, he has Thomas Tomy. Oh, you're going to do a collection video soon. William Walter, that's cool. Yes, we can. Not to be confused with Bob the Builder. Yes, we can. The DragonTales, yes, we can release. I recommend it. But yeah. But a good thing is I can skip this first episode once the theme song's over and go to Whole on Maracas Going On. And this one has the Season 2 website bumper and Season 2 funding because Ort says it the Season 2 way, despite these are all Season 1 episodes. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not doing impressions. Oh, there's the ordinary Thomas with the red thingy.
Yeah, and he does have his eyebrows, unlike this one who doesn't.
Oh, I know I don't like to repaint someone's eyebrows on their faces because it looks creepy to me. But yeah, it's cool to be me. Released the same day as Yes We Can DVD, DragonTales release. This one released on the same day. It released on the same day, April 2nd, 2002, aka the day after April Fool's Day 2002. Yeah, and this one, because look right here, there's Cassie right there with the whole gang, but they could have just put her in a tall tale. Well, speaking of that episode, featuring 5 adventures, not separated at birth, the greatest show in Dragonland, a tall tale, blah. All 3 of those are from the Worst Special VHS, and Dragon Sales and Staying Within the Lines are the 2 bonus episodes. And here's the Spawn picture of Eunice the Unicorn. Unlike the other ones, they had a main character. Anyways, here's the back cover. Yeah, I don't know why this one is placed in the wrong. Tall Tale is placed last, but it's supposed to be third, and put Staying Within the Lines in that spot. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to re-edit, like take some snapshots of these images and like reorganize them around so like they're placed in the right order, because I don't know why. It like here they're listed in the right order on the front, but on this one, these last three are misplaced in the wrong order, but the first two are in the correct order. And yep, here's the disc for It's Cool to Be Me, which has Emmy and Cassie. But yeah, It's Cool to Be Me. Same thing as the Yes We Can one. It has the It's Saying, the website bumper, the season 2 way, and the funding from season 2 appears for some reason, and the Frosted Flakes beach thing, and the Fruit Loops jungle thing. I think like leading up to Playing Fair Makes Playing Fun, they used the Fruit Loops jungle advertisement. But yeah, It's Cool to Be Me. Yes, I recommend this. Luckily, I know another one you can skip the blah episode, because like I said, if there's an episode with no Cassie, I have to literally skip it. Like I said, because unfortunately on VHS tapes I can't skip it because I don't want to mess it up, the VHS tape. But yeah, It's Cool to Be Me. Like I said, I recommend this DVD. And I did swap it with a different one. Yeah, you'll be seeing this come. I think some of my releases I did swap the cases around a bit because I wanted them from other DVDs to make them look in better condition.
Yeah, I do have some of my Thomas DVDs to replace them for the cases that don't have the holes in them.
Like the little recyclable thing?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, when I showed Yes We Can, that was that and The Amazing Pets. Unfortunately, those are the two I have in an Eco box, and the rest of the 15 I don't. But yeah, It's Cool to Be Me. Yes, I recommend it. And next up, we're going into Easy as 1, 2, 3, released in January 28th, 2003. Yep, a while before Percy's Chocolate Crunch of Thomas hit VHS and DVD, and before Thomas's Friends Help Out got its first DVD release, and before Clifford the Big Red Dog aired their final episodes on PBS Kids, as you all know. This style that they're using of the kids and the dragons will be laid out the same way as We Can Solve It Together, but it's just going to be a different image. But this one they're using from this one is from the Big Cake Mix-Up. And yep, there's this. Same thing again. There's profile picture of Small Ord. This one will get reused on Singing Dance in Dragonland and Believe in Yourself, which it'll be much bigger. Like I mentioned with another DragonTales release. And this is purple, because if this was the VHS, it was green. I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind having this on VHS, because at least there's some episodes I can get over. Like, the adventures are A Kite for Quetzal, Prepare According to Instructions, The Big Cake Mix-Up, True Blue Friend, and A Fire Breath. And yeah. But other errors when you go to the menu on this DVD, they place them wrong. Like the first three are placed on the bottom, but usually they're supposed to place the first episodes on the top, which play in the forwards order. But yeah, there's special features in the songs, and look for other titles from other shows. Like, yeah, JG the Jet Plane and Bear in the Big Blue House, and what was the other one? Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. All those I remember as a child. But like, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast is a Nick Jr. show, but I don't know why Sony owns it.
That's the only show out of the ones that you named that I have not watched.
Yeah, not only just DragonTales, but JJ the Jet Plane and Bear in the Big Blue House.
Well, JJ Jet Plane I do remember, but yeah, I don't think I'll go back and watch it. I would much rather watch DragonTales over that.
Okay. Whoopsies. Anyway. But yeah. And also, yeah, I'm not going to explain every impressions of these episodes because I've done this already. I just want to blow through this collection fast. But yeah, Easy's 1, 2, 3. Yes, I recommend this. And yes, 100% nobody cries in these episodes. And Anakosa says, what are my thoughts on JD the Jet Plane? Very good. I mean, it's kind of like the CGI version of Thomas in a way, except they use a real-life person to help out the jets and other airplanes when they have a problem. That's what I do like about JJ the Jet Plane, despite like the faces on the jets in other vehicles in that show kind of look like real people. At least there's one real life person. So I kind of like JJ the Jet Plane, Akoza. So Akoza, I do like JJ the Jet Plane. But yeah, there's the disc for Easy's 1, 2, 3. It has Emmy, Cassie, and Ord. And yeah, the DVD case I was placed with this one was the DVD release of Dinosaur, of Disney's Dinosaur.
Yeah, I have that.
On DVD or just DVD or Blu-ray?
Wait a second, I'll get it.
Okay, because I unfortunately don't have Dinosaur. I want to get the version with Blu-ray and DVD, despite like I'll get the VHS of Dinosaur because I've heard of some good good things about just it's simply called Dinosaur, not like Pixar's The Good Dinosaur. I'm talking about the film just simply called Dinosaur from Disney. But yeah, Easy's 1, 2, 3. This one, Ord says the website number the old way, but the funding is from 2 still for some reason. But yeah, there's Dinosaur. I saw the VHS at Goodwill, but unfortunately I'm not going to buy it until I have a new VCR.
Yeah, they're both DVD and Blu-ray, but they're separate, not the combo pack.
I'm going to get the DVD or Blu-ray with the DVD and that Blu-ray release.
Yeah, same here because it would save a little space, and I don't like how the Blu-ray just jumps straight into the film with no actual menu.
Yeah, but the DVD, I think you can go straight. It'll take you to the menu after the previews.
Yes.
Even though I want to just watch the film because I don't have to watch special features, I'd rather watch the film. Easy's 1, 2, 3. I recommend this release. And Koza says I might do my every DVD collection ones. Once I get YouTube account back. Okay, well once you get your YouTube account back, Akoza, maybe you could show me you could just do like a streamer, like I could publicly chat in that stream, or you could just do an ordinary video. It doesn't honestly matter. Because like I said, I think now Tuesdays and Fridays are my easiest days to do streams now. Guys, because Fridays my brother decides to go out, maybe. Well, Fridays maybe, but Tuesdays absolutely. But yeah, Easy's 1, 2, 3. Yes, like I mentioned before, I recommend this. All right, now on to Let's Start a Band, released April Fool's Day 2003, aka April 1st, 2003. Released 6 days before season 34 of Sesame Street aired on PBS Kids. And after Clifford the Big Red Dog finally finished airing on TV, but they just reran it on PBS Kids because this was a few months before John Ritter's passing.
Yeah, then good thing he finished his lines for a really big movie.
Yeah, but then unfortunately they had to push Clifford's really big movie to 2004 for some reason. Or maybe it was released in 2003, but they just didn't put it out on VHS till 2004. I'm not sure.
It was 2004.
Okay, so they released in the same year. But yeah, this one they can have kids visiting the DragonTales characters in the real life world. Kind of like, yes, I like how it's kind of like Thomas and the Magic Railroad in the way. That's what it kind of reminds me of, not only like the real kids visiting the dragons in the real world, but have also songs from DragonTales playing in between each scene. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Like, this is another thing that reminds me of whenever I watch Thomas and the Magic Railroad. But yeah. And yes, this is the earliest DragonTales DVD to have the Sony Pictures Television logo play at the end of the release. Unlike the 2 from 2004, which do have that logo at the end. The next after this will go back to using the Columbia TriStar television logo at the end. But this is the first one at the earliest to show the Sony Pictures Television logo at the end. But yeah, there's the new Clifford movie on Blu-ray. Yeah. Me too, but unfortunately my slipcover is Canadian for some reason, even though I pre-ordered it from Target.
Yeah, I got this off eBay, and I kind of didn't because I saw one at Half Price Books, and I think it has slipcover too.
Okay, I know it just doesn't come with the DVD because I prefer movies from the modern age. I'd rather not have them on ordinary DVD because DVD's getting really old at this point.
Yes, and they don't also have many bonus features on them.
Yeah, that's why I prefer Blu-rays because they have more bonus features. Well, one of the things I should check out the bonus features on this, on these DragonTales. Well, sometimes DragonTales releases don't even have that cool special features at all. They just have you just selecting your specifications and all that stuff. Also, like, yes, I'll tell you, the Cassie song is one of my favorite songs on this release. It's Cassie, but I can change the lyrics to sing about Thomas the Tank Engine in a way where I can literally sing, Thomas, so cute, THOMAS, he's nice and she help when it's helpful.
Wow.
He's cheeky than any other engine put together. His engine friends will help out too. He's the engine that is oh so cheeky, but a better engine you cannot find. And when right to hell. And then la 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 and yada yada yada.
Wow.
But yeah. But yeah. Let's start a band. Yes, I recommend this release. But at least we do get to see the season 2 animation of DragonTales kind of before we get to a DragonTales DVD with season 2 episodes after this. This is just to show off their season 2 animation on DVD of DragonTales. But the next release will have season 2 episodes, which is coming up in a bit. After this, we're going into the first DragonTales release to have season 2 episodes. Be prepared, we're doing We Can Work It Out, released on the 29th of July 2003, 10 days after your birthday, Gum.
Mm-hmm.
You would 4.
Hmm. Wait, would you say something? You lagged there.
Actually, wait, third birthday. You were born in 2000.
Yes.
So after your third birthday, I mean. But this was also after Flicka's third birthday. But yeah. And this is blue border. There's the thingy. And there's the gang. And yes, unfortunately, Max still has his same voice from season 1. I know fans don't really like it, but at least Max tries to act a bit mature sometimes when he's serious. But yeah, this fan-made art that they're using from is Breaking Up is Hard to Do, not to be confused with the 80s song of the same name. The episodes featuring 5 adventures, there they are. My favorite, Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon. And the other one, So Long Solo, Breaking Up is Hard to Do. Not, like I said, not to be confused with the 80s song of the same name. Grudge Won't Budge, and of course, we've got Remember the Pillow Fort. And there's the spine. Welcome, Finn. Hello, my favorite baby dragon. Hello, Finn. Anyway, whenever I see Finn, I would jump for joy. But yeah, here's the back cover. Anyway, yeah, are the songs? Yeah, the songs and the special features. I think, yeah, this is the first time an instance where they incorporate the look for more exciting DragonTales episodes on video and DVD, collect the whole series thing. Leading up to Sing and Dance in Dragonland, they would say on video and DVD, but the 3 from 2006 just say on just DVD because they admitted DVD after 2000. No, they admitted VHS after 2005 for DragonTales. And Koza says, I don't like The Grudge Won't Budge. It's my least favorite episode of season 2. Why do you think The Grudge Won't Budge is your least favorite episode of season 2, Akoza? I find it way better than Big Funky Cloud. I'm pleased Big Funky Cloud was not released on DVD in the US. Well, it was not released on DVD for DragonTales at all. Even though if it's on DVD, I can just skip it. That's no problem. But why don't you like The Grudge Won't Budge of season 2, Akoza? What's your problem with it?
Well, you never know. Maybe one day they'll do a complete series of DragonTales, because that's what they did with Jimmy Neutron, like over a year ago.
Yeah, I hope they can do it for Thomas too.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be easy. They could just release like season sets, like basically put seasons 1 through 5 in one. 6 through 10 another, and then 11 through 15. Basically, if they just include a season 21 released by itself, because I don't want to see Blubba seasons 20 through 24 on DVD, because I don't like those seasons. All because of those two engines replacing Edward and Henry, because they could have just let them have a trial to see if they're ready. They really want to try joining this main cast.
I think I heard originally that it was only going to be Edward and Henry was staying, but eventually they added Rebecca.
Well, there was going to be an episode that we're going to put as part of the thing in season 2, which is a part 2 to the Shed for Edward thing, but yeah. And Akoza says, "Oh, you found your problem, Akoza?" It's when Wheezy broke Zach's new flute. I don't know why, but even though she said she was sorry, but it was, yeah. And yeah, this is the last DragonTales DVD to have absolutely no previews at the beginning. Unlike starting with the next release after this one, they do have previews at the beginning. Well, minus one from the 2 from 2005 and 1 from 2006 that don't have previews. This is the this is the last one to have absolutely no previews. Well, unless you count the other ones from 2005 that don't have previews. And after this one, after the end credits for all 5 episodes are over, then Ort says the season 2 website bumper after all 5 credits are over. Instead of it doing it before all 5 credits, which is strange, because usually they're supposed to do it before the credits. But yeah, we can work it out. I recommend this release. And yeah. Next up, We Can Solve It Together, released on December 2nd of 2003. This was released a while. Oh, and Akoza says we can work out no previews. Yeah, it has no previews. It's the last DragonTales release to have no previews, Akoza. But this one I'm showing right now, We Can Solve It Together, is the first to have previews at the beginning, as well as the 2 from 2004 and the 2 from 2006. And I'm not adding Darian Williams. Because I don't want to experience that you-know-what. But yeah, I'll mention some dates on this. This is December. This was a week before Letter Factory and Talking Words Factory of Leapfrog, released on VHS and DVD a week after this. But yeah, I don't think you guys have watched the Leapfrog releases where they use their cell animated teeth, just like the DragonTales characters used to do that.
No, but I did have this Leapfrog train set, but I don't know what happened to it though.
Oh yeah, you had a Leapfrog train set? That's cool, Gum.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I remember seeing that train in the background. Like, if you see like some outside scenes of like the different factories of the Leapfrog videos, I could see this train running in the background.
Yeah, but the one I had was kind of like a figure 8 set, and it had like, I think it was letters on the tracks, and whenever you took the train off, there would be a voice playing saying, "We're off the tracks."
Well, I never had that because I remember always just the Leapfrog Leap-Pad system. I have the Plus right to play all the books. But yeah. Thomas Film Fan 123, have you seen the Leapfrog videos with their cell animated teeth or no? I think he's muted.
Wait, being stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo and just peeling donuts and cars.
Nice. Yeah, featured 5 events on this DVD. They are The Shape of Things to Come, Puzzlewood, and Berry Berry. Those are the 3 main episodes from the VHS version. And the 2 bonus episodes are The Serpent's Trail and, of course, Just Hurts. And Spine has Cassie, just different from Yes We Can. She has her mouth open. And this one is yellow, but if this was the VHS, it was green. Kind of like I mentioned with Easy as 1, 2, 3 earlier. They were for some reason both these were green, but they changed their colors on the DVD. What else can I say? Yeah, none of these episodes have problems. And this one, another one where none of these dragons or kids cry in these episodes. Unless Among Us does cry in Just Desserts, but that doesn't really count as a main character. That just counts as one of the minor characters crying. Like minor characters like Mungus, the Giant of Nod, Quetzal, or other DragonTales characters. I have that Cars lead pad book. I just haven't tried it out yet, honestly.
Yeah. I haven't tried these out in years because I don't know where my thing for this to use these went.
Yeah, I have an extra lead pad system, but I know you can probably get it yourself.
Yeah, but I could, but I don't have that much interest in doing that.
I know you're trying to focus on other stuff right now, but Thomas and PBS Fan Program Breaker says, "Oh hey, Thomas and PBS Program Breaker, I'm showing off my DragonTales DVD Collection, the second edition, 2023 edition." But yeah, and of course, in these episodes, I mentioned what happens in these episodes, but on the We Can Work It Out DVD, which those ones have different dragons crying. Cassie cries in Cassie the Ground Dragon. Even though it's strange, both she and Finn cry in that episode. With Cassie at the beginning, and right towards the end when Finn's about to cry when he's starving. And Ord cries in Breaking Up Is Hard to Do. No, I don't think I'm gonna add Hunter either. Yeah, sorry, I don't think I can Hunter, guys.
But you can add this guy in here.
SpongeBob someone.
It's a golf ball.
Oh, it's a cool golf ball, SpongeBob.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
I have a few more, but I don't know where they are at the moment.
Oh, okay. And Thomas and PBS Fan Program Breaker says, "Sorry, I never meant to say that. I was just trying to delete something." Okay, I know what you're trying to do, Thomas and PBS Fan Program Breaker, but I mean, you're welcome to join for a little bit if you want. I mean, I'll provide the link if you do want to try joining, but if not, that's fine. Here we go. But yeah, we can solve it together. I recommend this release. I'll probably get this on VHS as well, but like I said, I don't want the VHS collection overlapping the DVDs, because like I said, there's only 17 DragonTales releases on DVD. Because like I said, of all 17, I'm going to have to void ones with bad episodes as well. But yeah, this is the last release of 2003, but it's the first one, like I said, to have previews at the beginning. But yeah, we can solve it together. Yes, I recommend it. Oh, you have too much homework. Okay, I understand, Thomas and PBS Fan Program Breaker. Hopefully you get it done soon, because that's really important. Because I know you have one semester of school left. I'm gonna say this, guys. I remember my graduation year. I graduated from high school in 2016.
And 19 for me.
2019. That was a while before the pandemic started.
Yes, a good thing too.
I know, because you didn't want to be stuck in during more.
Although I did go to a graduation like someone else's in 2020, and it was kind of funny because instead of seating inside like a stadium where mine took place, the one I went to a year later was everyone was parked in cars and watching it from a distance, kind of like like those outdoor theaters.
Oh, that's cool. I've never seen you do that. Well, I mean, you've done it before, but I've never done it before because my high school was different from both your guys' high schools.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine's pretty close by to where I can just walk to it.
Okay. But yeah, we can solve it together. I recommend this release. And hold on a second. I think I forgot to grab another release. Hold on. I'll be right back.
And now I'm left on my own here. So for those watching the Movie and Game Lover 98 stream, feel free to check out my channel where I am currently doing a Let's Play on Luigis Mansion 3, and yeah, it's going pretty well. well, so far I've already have like 8 videos ready to go. Oh, you're back already.
Yeah, but here's the release I forgot to grab. Whenever I'm Afraid, released on May 25th, 2004, and Hunter Art says link. I don't think I can provide you the link, Hunter, because I don't want my thing to echo. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to experience any issues because like I did with my first stream back at the day after New Year's Day, or a while after New Year's Day, a few days after that. But yeah,
it was January 3rd.
Okay, yeah, that was last week. But yeah, anyway, yes, Whenever I'm Afraid, released May 25th, 2004. And also mentioned before we get to the thing, this is the last DragonTales DVD to incorporate the Columbia TriStar home video logo in full screen. Because starting with the next release after this one, it uses it in widescreen. Despite the DragonTales episodes have always been in full screen, even though it could have been cool to crock them into widescreen. But I guess Sony didn't have a choice, because I guess these images are too hard to crock into widescreen. But yeah, there's Max, Cassie, and Ord with their profile pictures from, well, it's from fan-made art of Make No Mistake, excuse me. And yep, helping your child cope with fears. And they don't even list the episodes on the front. But when you get to the back, we're going to see the episodes are definitely in the wrong order. Yep, there's profile picture of Max from just like on the Share Let's Play, but except it's much larger. There's Whatever I'm Afraid thing. Yeah. And yep, there's casting order. These poses will be on Believe in Yourself, which is going to be the next release. And yeah, there's Max Nemi holding the Dragonland scale. But these would be separated on the Experiencing Things 2006 DVD, which is going to be much later. And yeah, they would have them separate, put it in different places. But yeah, here the episodes listed out of order. I don't know why it goes, I Believe in Me, Make No Mistake, Have No Fear, Cowboy, then Try It You Like It. Seriously, I think it's supposed to go Have No Fear, I Believe in Me, Cowboy Max, Try It You Like It, then it's Make No Mistake. Well, it goes in that order because I watched this DVD a long time ago. And yeah, another errors, like in the credits for the thumbnail for Make No Mistake, they for some reason put the S, even though there is no S in Make No Mistake. And called it Make No Mistakes. It's supposed to be Make No Mistake. Just like how on Faulty Whistles on the Percy Chocolate Crunch release of Thomas, which I know you'd have that with one without a disc and one with the case. One with disc.
Yeah, the one without the disc was my childhood copy, and I lost the disc to it. So, yeah, now I just have a Mario Kart Advance, Mario Kart Super Circuit booklet in there.
Yeah, I don't think it would be convenient to just put I think it would be convenient if you and Flicka, because I know you told me in one of my streams you would be meeting up eventually.
Oh, I said it would be meeting Lego Lover eventually.
Oh, meeting Lego Lover. I mean, there's a way me, you, and Flicka and Lego Lover 117 could meet up in person one of these days.
Maybe.
All we have to do is figure out a cool a meeting spot would be a great meeting spot for us to meet up in.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, all of us are definitely in different states. And also, yes, I'm mentioning more errors. After the Sesame Workshop logo with the purple roof and green house, when it shows the Sony Pictures Television logo, it some reason plays the audio from the Columbia TriStar television logo instead of using the correct Sony Pictures Television logo audio. But unlike the next release, it will fix that error. But yeah. And also, like you were telling me, I don't think you can put the Mario Kart Super Circuit manual from your childhood case that doesn't have a disc inside into the new copy. But yeah, there's the guide, which luckily I almost fixed it. And at least these two are placed in the right order. Have No Fear is first, and Cowboy Max is third. but these three are still in the wrong order. But yeah, whenever I'm afraid, I recommend this release. And yes, this was released a while after Thomas Steamies vs. Diesels hit VHS and DVD, just a week after that. But yeah, like I said, yeah, I'm really excited. I'm still excited to have this new tripod. It works great. But yeah, let's get to the next release after this one. This one, Believe in Yourself, one of my favorite DragonTales DVDs. Released on July 27th, 2004. It was a while after Gum's... Well, he's muted. This was a day before Flicka's 4th birthday. And a few days before... Oh yeah, a few days before Jeremy Martin's 8th birthday. So I think a week and a day. Yeah, a week and a day after your 4th birthday. This was July 27th, 2004. The same day as The Wiggles Woohoo Wiggly Gremlins released on DVD and VHS, and a week after Thomas the Jet Engine released DVD and VHS. Yep, I noticed that because I know you're. Luckily, I'm good at remembering birthdays. But yeah, encourage your child to take on challenges. And I think this Ord skateboarding might be a deleted thing from the balancing act. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's this large Ord, which, well, it's grown bigger because it was smaller on easy as 1, 2, 3. And when we get to the Saint Ant and Dragon, it's going to be the same for some reason, even though they could just use a different pose of someone else. Anyways, yep, there's the thing right there. Same poses of Cassie and Ord from Whenever I'm Afraid. And this is the first DragonTales DVD to incorporate this Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo in widescreen, because this was released in July 2004 on VHS and DVD. Or maybe 51st Days was the first one. Well, no, this was the first one. Up to summer releases of 2004, in June they used it in. They always used it in full screen, but this one they used it in widescreen. But anyways, yeah, the episodes are Lucky Stone, Head Over Heels, The Balancing Act, Just for Laughs, one of my favorite episodes of season 2 with the baby dragons. The other one being Cassie the Grand Dragon, my all-time favorite. And the last one we have, of course, the On Thin Ice. And yeah. Yeah, not much to say about this one, except the difference between the Family Fun trailer on this DVD is they used the one from 2002 with Bear in the Big Blue House, but on the VHS one they used it from 2003 or 4, I think, is when they used the Berenstain Bears 2003 cartoon videos in that version. And oh, I keep forgetting to show discs. Even though I don't really need to show them, even though they're different artworks. Like this one, they took some characters off Whenever I'm Afraid. But this one is going to be a switched up version of the poster art. Yeah, there's the Learn and Fly with Dragons PC game, which I really want that so bad because, you know, I like playing... I never played DragonTales PC games at all. I've only remember playing Thomas Great Festival Adventures and Trouble on the Tracks as a kid.
The only PC games I particularly played were Clifford PC games.
Yeah, I mean, when you showed your video game collection, I don't think you included any PC games, or did you, or no?
Not really.
Okay, well, even though PC games are still considered video games, but... Well, when I show my video game collection, if you watch my 3 parts of it I did show 2 PC games I have that are included, because, you know, like I said, PC games are still considered video games. If I get that DragonTales Learn and Fly with Dragons PC game. Believe in Yourself. Yes, I recommend this. One of my favorite releases of all time. This is another one I wouldn't mind having on VHS, honestly. Even though, yes, Ord does cry in 2 of these episodes on this release. will kind of, even though it's not really a big cry, which I'm pleased about, I can get over him crying in these episodes, because at least they did not put Big Funky Cloud on here, which I would have been so annoyed. Even though I can just skip it, because it's DVD. But yeah. Believe in yourself, recommend this. But oh boy, here's the release we gotta now talk about one. That's another bad episode. Playing Fair Mix Playing Fun, released June 7th, 2005. A while before my birthday of that month in that year. And yes, a month after Thomas' songs from the station hit VHS and DVD. Yeah, and I'll also say this again, before my 7th birthday, and a while before a week before Thomas James Learns a Lesson hit DVD, and the Will Smith comedy Hitch released on both DVD and VHS at the same time. And, considering the feelings of others, there's the whole gang. Plus Enrique, which you'll see why in a moment, why they put him on here. They could have just took him off because he wasn't introduced until much later. But there's Emmy, and there's the Sony Pictures logo printed twice. But yeah, here's the back with Emmy and Max, the same poses from Let's Share, Let's Play DVD disc. And we'll get on the Singing, Dancing Dragonland DVD disc, which we'll see next up in the collection. And there's the blurb, and there's Ord, which this pose of him would get reused on the Experience New Things 2006 DVD, but it'll be much, much smaller. But yeah, here are the episodes. The bad one, No Hitter. Oh, so bad. Yeah, and Akosa says, I don't like No Hitter. Agreed, Akosa. It's like I mentioned, I did my own HMR on this DVD. I mentioned how bad it is. Even though I would not reenact this scene at all when I was a kid, when I was a sweet kid in school. I would just accept what my teacher or someone just told me to do that position instead of just arguing with them. I would not just argue with them and I've had enough, and I hit them really hard.
Oh, boy, even though violence doesn't solve everything.
Because Max won't stop getting away with his hitting, and it just goes on and on. It just goes on and on and on, and eventually he gets a timeout because that was the third strike, and he had to go to the timeout. But the other ones are good. The Meet First Wizard, Give Zach a Hand, Teasing is Not Pleasing, of course, we've got Play It and Say It. But the episode I would have liked if they just replaced this no-hitter trash episode would be One Big Wish from Season 2. Because at least that one Max tries his hardest, even though he keeps growing bigger and bigger and he doesn't like it anymore. But yeah, I don't know why they put an episode with Enrique Play and Say It on this release, because even though we don't see Enrique till much later. But yeah, there's the disc with minus the other two kids. Max is the center of attention, and the dragons are positioned the other way on the disc. And yeah, this is another case I replaced. I mean, this one's the Eco Box, but it doesn't have the Eco Box punched out. But yeah, even though unfortunately I have to deal with it on my Thomas releases, even though I don't like those Eco Boxes. But at least they come with inserts or something. But ones that don't have inserts, I would probably replace it with that Eco Box that doesn't have the logo punched out. But yeah, Playing Fair Makes Playing Fun. I recommend giving this release a try, but please, Dragon Tales fans, avoid No Hitter at all costs. It is a bad episode. But the others, you will get a cool watch out of. Okay, next up, Singing Dancing Dragonland, released in August 2nd, 2005, the day after Jeremy Barton's 9th birthday. There we go. I almost forgot it. My bad. Oh, I forgot to mention, on this DVD, after the program's over, after Play and Say It is over, it has, or it's saying that the website bumped the Season 2 way, even though there's one Season 3 episode, and it still shows the Season 2 funding for some reason. And this is the last one to have the DragonTales, the Fruit Loops beach No, Fruit Loops Jungle advertisement, excuse me, and the Frosted Flakes Beach advertisement. Because starting with the ones after this, they would not show it ever again. But yeah. Now back to Singing Dance in Dragonland, released August 2nd, 2005. A while after Gum's 5th birthday. After Jeremy Barton's 9th birthday. And a while after Thomas Percy Saves the Day hit VHS and DVD. And shortly before Calling Legends came out on VHS and DVD, just about a month and a few days. And, yep. And it says interactive musical fun for children. Includes 20 songs to follow along written in big, bold lettering. And there's the gang right, of course, with their musicals, dancing and playing instruments. And, yep, Spine has same large orb from the Believe in Yourself DVD, even though they could have just put someone else on there. We could have just seen another Zack and Wheezy, I don't know. Like, Sony, come on, replace it with someone else. Because I like how on the best ofs, they replaced the Cartoon Thomas with Percy, James, and Gord on the original releases by Anchor Bay.
Yeah, but not the 2007 slipcovers.
Oh, yeah. Well, in the actual DVDs, I know I can't find those slipcovers of the 4 best ofs because they're expensive.
I've seen them on eBay, but yeah, they're kind of expensive.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait to get, like I said, I'm still saving up money so I can focus on something else right now. Then I'll probably eventually maybe get stuff. But I focus on, because paying the apartment stuff is going to be a whole nother chapter for me when I move into my own place very soon. But yeah, this is another sing-along DragonTales release, Dragon Tunes of DragonTales sing-along release, but there's no real-life kid clips in this release. The songs are When You Make a New Friend, the Hello song, Oh, I Bet You Can, Pretend, yeah, Come On and Blow, Touch, Wiggle, Dragon Stomp, The World Goes Round and Round, or basically And the World Goes Round and Round, Zoo, Flip Flop, bleh. I don't like Flip Flop at all, the song. I rather watch the episode. And yeah, Stretch, Shake Your Dragon Tail, Speak Up, Hum, Clap, Zack and Wheezy, Silly Song, and of course Making It Fun, not to be confused with the episode Making It Fun from Season 3. And yeah, this is the last DragonTales DVD to say, look for more exciting DragonTales episodes on video and DVD, collect the whole series. Even though this one has no episodes, just like Let's Start a Band. And unless you count the songs from Singing Springs 2002 VHS, which I don't have that yet. Well, I can't find that VHS because that's rare to find. Kind of like that TV Teddy Thompson Burgers Great Race VHS tape. But yeah, I don't have a pamphlet for this one. That sucks. Here's the disc, which has Max and Emmy with their poses from Playing Fair Makes Playing Fun, which was just on the last one. And it was on the disc of Let's Show Us Play, but they're just made smaller to put Ord on the disc. Even though it'd be cool if they put Zack and Wheezy on here, and what episodes I would love to see on this release would be Zack's song and a smashing success. Even though Flicka says a smashing success is a Dragon Trash episode. But yeah, Sing and Dance in Dragonland, I recommend this release if you want to listen to it. But like I said, I have to play this with songs from Thomas or maybe Blue's Clues, I don't know. But yeah, Thomas and the music and the stages in Smash Bros. Melee. Or Melee. I keep saying Melee. It's hard. Every time I say Melee or Melee, I say, what is the correct pronunciation for that second Smash Bros. Game? Is it Melee? Melee? Melee?
I say Melee.
I know you don't like that Smash Bros. Game too much, Gum, Smash Bros. Melee.
I mean, as a game, it's fine. I'm just didn't really hold my interest.
I mean, you like the other Smash Bros. Games, right? Brawl and Smash 4 and Ultimate?
Well, I've only played. I don't have Smash for Wii U, but I have the 3DS one, but only played it once.
Okay, you've played the Wii U version before?
No, I don't own it.
Okay, well, it's easy to find on eBay. It's there on eBay. I prefer that version of Smash Bros. 4 over the 3DS version of Smash Bros. 4 because it looks so colorful. It almost feels like we had a Smash Bros. Ultimate because Smash Bros. Ultimate's the recent Smash Bros. But yeah, Singing Dance in Dragonland, I say recommend this release. But like I said, I played music from Smash Bros. Melee and Thomas just because, even though there are some songs I can get used to. But yeah, now let's move on to the last 4 remaining ones, starting with the first one in 2006, Say Hola to Enrique. And yeah, this was released after a while after it was released after the 20th day of January 2006. I think it was January 24th of 2006. I think it was January 24th or 28th of 2006. It was one of those 2 dates. And yep, making a new friend feel welcome includes both English and Spanish. And yep, there's this one we probably get to see Enrique properly. And yep, there's profile picture of Enrique. This is it's kind of like his pose from the front of Playing Fair Makes Playing Fun, but except they just squish it in to make him put his face on the portrait. And yep, these are the episodes. They are To Fly with a New Friend, which is split into 2 parts. There's part 1 and part 2, even though they could have just made it 1 episode and put a bonus one, which you'll see in a moment. And there's Feliz Cumpleaños Enrique, Super Snow Day, and of course the last one all together now. Even though I would have loved if they put either All That Glitters DragonTales version or the Big Race, just so we could have more episodes we've never seen on DVD before. Yeah, because I know the Big Race is my favorite season 3 episode of DragonTales.
Hey, that's the one where they all crash into the mushroom down the hill.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done the impression before. Yeah. Like multiple, they all start to crash into each other. Like first when Zack and Wheezy ran into the mushroom, and then the rest start to bump into each other. But then they realize the rules say more than 1 foot is allowed on their vehicle, and they could all pump together like a train.
Yeah, that's like one of the only few episodes I remember.
Okay. Well, like I said, it's on YouTube. Yeah, the Big Race episode. Oh, it's paired up with Itching for a Cure, which I'm pretty sure both those are good. But yeah, and yes, this one they do play songs in between the episodes. This one they play. What are they? They play When You Make a New Friend in between To Fly with a New Friend Part 1 and Part 2, even though they could have just put it in between other episodes, and they play the Ola song after Super Snow Day, which I'm pretty sure that's correct. I'll have to look through this DVD again. And also during the credits, they don't even show the thumbnails for all the 5 episodes, but they still play the end credits 5 times. Well, before that, Wheezy says the website bumper for DragonTales, the Season 3 way, that we finally get to see it. And like I said, the end credits still play 5 times, but they don't show the thumbnail images for all the episodes for some reason. Even though they could just use some cool still images from most of them. Maybe I would have liked like one example, like for Super Snow Day. No, for All Together Now, I would have liked to see this one where Max and Emmy are at the concession stand getting dragon corn to eat for a snack from All Together Now. I would have liked to see that image. And from both the Fly with a New Friend Part 1 and Part 2, I would have liked to see them I think for Part 1, put Emmy next to Enrique when she notices, is something bothering you, Enrique? Like, when Emmy notices, is something bothering Enrique or not? And for Part 2, put it, towards, when Zack and Wheezy do this, they're going to show Enrique something cool. But yeah, there's the disc for Say Hola to Enrique. I don't have a pamphlet for this one either. That sucks. But like I said, I have all the DragonTales releases now, but now that I'm working on getting a new apartment now, I have to wait till I have a ton of money to do all that stuff. Because, like I said, paying my bills on my apartment's going to be a different chapter. But yeah, Say Hola to Enrique, I recommend this release. We probably get to see all Season 3 episodes properly this time. And yep, next up, Let's Be Brave, released May 23rd, 2006. The same day as 3 of these things got a VHS and DVD release for the last time, as well as 1 movie getting onto DVD. Yep, it was released the same day as the final Thomas release to be on both VHS and DVD, Tales from the Tracks. And yeah, also when Blue's Clues Blues Jobs was the last Blue's Clues release to be on VHS and DVD, and when Cheaper by the Dozen 2 got onto DVD as well. And I think this family art they're using from this one is definitely from Sounds Like Trouble, because you can see like with their hats on and Ord having his earmuffs on there. This is definitely from Sounds Like Trouble, even though Enrique's not in Sounds Like Trouble, which you'll see in a moment. And little frog there, and oh, yep, right there it says, help your children overcome their fears. And yep, there's different promo of Ord, which actually this is from his pose from on the Easiest 1, 2, 3 DVD disc art, but it's just flipped a different way. And yep, here's the back cover, a long blurb. And the episodes contain Calling Dr. Zack and the Big Sleepover. Those two are from the Big Brave Adventures VHS from 2000. Stormy Weather from the There's Nothing to Fear 2002 VHS. And Sounds Like Trouble and Musical Scales are the two bonus episodes, because they were not on any other release. And two songs on this release are Hum and Speak Up, which I'm pretty sure Hum will play after Calling Dr. Zack or after the Big Sleepovers, one of the two. But I know Speak Up will play after Sounds Like Trouble. And I also forgot to mention Say Hola to Enrique. This one is the first one to use the Ready to Learn No Child Left Behind grant. And all that stuff. Yeah, this is the second one. But this is the only release from 2006 to have absolutely no previews. And there's the disc. There's the minus the kids and the frog, just the dragons are on there. Yeah, I remember having this without the case, but then I got this brand new copy off of eBay. But yeah, let's be brave. What else can I say about this release? Some of these I know it helps me overcome my fears of these things. Like, yeah, Stormy Weather, I'm going to tell you, it reminds me of, like, not only, like, it reminds me of this part in the movie Big from 1988, starring Tom Hanks, where there's a big storm, and, yeah, the Stormy Weather kind of reminds me of this scene in the movie Big from 1988 with Tom Hanks.
Never seen it.
Never seen Tom Hanks in Big?
No.
It's on Blu-ray or DVD if you want to get it. But I know you don't have a VCR player to play the VHS tapes, but you can find it on DVD alone, or I think there's a Blu-ray edition where you can find it just on Blu-ray by itself, Big. But yeah, like during the storm portion, that something's going wrong and something happens the next morning, and Josh wakes up and now he's an adult now instead of just a 12-year-old kid. Well, yeah, I'd rather not give out what happens in the movie Big Gum, because I know you haven't seen it yet. Like, it's equivalent of, like, someone's sibling is having a fear of thunderstorms. That's kind of equivalent of because of when Dixie, a dog, can have a fear of thunderstorms, too. But, yeah. Let's be brave. I say give this release a try. And next up of the 17 releases, now I'm going to show this as the second to last one, Experience New Things, released August 22nd, 2006. In between these two Thomas releases that were released, the first one's to be DVD only, On Site with Thomas and Thomas's Halloween Adventures. And a week after Thomas Percy and the Dragon got its first DVD release. And right there it says New Things Can Be Fun. And I don't know what to think of this image, because they're just doing something playful in the water, just splashing each other. But I think right here, these poses of Zack and Wheezy are similar to the Sing and Dance in Dragonland DVD, except they're just putting on a floaty and they're about to splash into the pond or whatever, or lake or whatever. And Spine has Ord, and this is in a light yellow background, just like Playing Fair Makes Playing Fun was. Anyway, here's the back cover. The episodes are, well, there's the blurb. The episodes are To Fly with Dragons, which is, of course, the very first episode of DragonTales. Like, also, yes, I'll mention the very first episodes of other shows besides DragonTales.
Haha, I think you can see the glow on the dog on the Halloween Adventure slipcover here.
Yeah, it does. I know on that glow-in-the-dark slipcover it does have Tom with a CGI face, but it's like the Curious Cargo artwork in a way, but except the only difference is that the one on the Halloween Adventures one is closed, and on Curious Cargo it's open. That's when I watched your collection of Thomas Home Collection from last year.
Yeah.
I know the 2023 edition is probably going to be the same when you do it, hopefully later on this year.
I don't think I'll do another update since I have everything I need.
Okay, I know you don't have the other Thomas releases like you mentioned in the Thomas Home Media Collections video last year.
Yeah. Although I will still gladly show them off whenever you do more updates to your collection.
Yeah, like I said, I'll just mention the very first episodes of other shows besides DragonTales and Thomas. Like you told me that you're going to show the Thomas releases. This is the very first episode of DragonTales. Thomas Gets Tricked is the very first episode of Thomas and Friends. iCarly, it's iPilot. And what was it? Oh yeah, Malcolm in the Middle, it's simply called Pilot. And Barney, the Queen of Make-Believe. The Wiggles, Anthony's Friend. What else? Oh yeah, Bob the Builder, Scoop Saves the Day. Blue's Clues, Snack Time. SpongeBob SquarePants, Help Wanted. The Flintstones, The Flintstone Flyer, which I know Flicka did tell me about that in one of his streams, showing just Columbia TriStar DVDs only. And Sesame Street, Gordon introduces Sally to Sesame Street. Bear in the Big Blue House, Home is Where the Bear Is. Clifford, it's My Best Friend and Cleo's Fair Share. Arthur, Arthur's Eyes, and Francine's Bad Hair Day. Kipper the Dog, The Visitor. And yeah, there's other ones I can think of off the top of my head. Oh yeah, Super Mario World show, The Fire Sale. Okay, but yeah, moving on. Which yes, at least I did not cry in this episode. Unlike in Blue's Clues, Steve Goes to College. Unfortunately, I did. And yeah,
I've never seen that episode.
Okay, you don't have Blue's Clues Get to Know Joe yet, which I'll probably show later on in this stream after I finish the collection. But yeah, Something's Missing. Definitely think it's better than Miami or Bust because, of course, well, at least Emmy did remind Max about the Dragon Scale and how she told him he can still go to Dragonland while she goes to her sleepaway camp for a week. And at least Max did not freak out, which I was pleased about. That's why I like to watch this over My Emmy or Bust. Kind of like, yes, I like to watch Thomas Percy and the Squeak more than Thomas the Babysitter.
Yeah, at least that episode's actually kind of funny with Alicia Body's scream.
Yes, but when she says other funny lines, when she says the other lines that are also funny. But yeah. For Change, which at least I actually should switch this position because like how like the baby dragons rarely appear. I actually should switch my top list of the baby dragons appearing. I'm pretty sure throughout the majority of the episode, Finn and Kiki are in the majority of this episode. So I actually should put The Shape of Things to Come because Finn rarely appears like for just a few minutes, but then the rest just goes back with the main dragons working hard in The Shape of Things to Come. I should probably put this over, what was it? I think I should put this one over Moving On. These two, I should switch in my list of favorite Dragon Tales episodes with the baby dragons. This one would go at probably 6, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure 6. No, 5th. Hold on, because Just for Laughs and Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon are my all-time favorites with the baby dragons. So yeah, but I still put Finn's Blankie as the worst. So I think I would put The Shape of Things to Come at number 7. Because, Finn only appears for a few minutes in the episode, but then it just goes back to the rest of the main dragon scenes. So I think I put Room for Change, I think I would put it number 3. I think I should have swapped that with The Shape of Things to Come. So I'll probably put that, I'll switch it. Now it's number 3 in my favorite list of baby Dragon Tales episodes. That's now with Just for Laughs and Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon. And of course, the final episode, Hello, Miss Tips, which does remind me of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Because, well, in this episode, Miss Tips is substituting for Quetzal, kind of like how in Thomas and the Magic Railroad, Mr. Conductor is substituting for Sir Topham Hatt on the island of Sodor while he's taking a vacation, or some reason they say holiday in the movie. And yes, I know this one scene with Miss Tips telling Lorca if you could please go with the flow. Just like in that one scene of Elf, when Buddy tells his worker in the mailroom, go with the flow, but says, no, I gotta get out of the flow. But I know I don't think any of you guys have Elf on DVD or VHS or Blu-ray yet.
No.
Even though it just got released onto 4K Elf. But I said, it's on 4K now, Elf. But I'm keeping my DVD of Elf just so I can play the fun and games for fun. That's why I'm keeping it. But yeah. And yeah, a lot of people say this was temporarily the last DragonTales DVD they released. Well, actually, and of course, the two sing-along songs are Pretend and Stretch, which Pretend plays after To Fly with Dragons, and Stretch will play after Room for Change. Even though it's strange, Enrique's in the Dragon Tunes intro for Stretch, even though he's not in the song, which is strange. And yes, a lot of people say, yes, this was temporarily the last DragonTales DVD they released for now, until they released another one 3 years later in 2009, which we're going to see in a sec. I finally get to show in the stream, because I'm showing the whole collection. But yep, there's the disc. Or Experience New Things. I know Jake Martin's copy has a reprint where it just has a zoomed in Emmy and Cassie, but mine has all the characters on the disc. Mine is Enrique, because I don't know why they didn't put them on there. But yeah, there's Ord, which is poses from Sing and Dance in Dragonland. And Max and Emmy have their hands doing this because it was separation from the back cover of Whenever I'm Afraid. And Cassie and Zach and Wheezy are doing completely different ones with their hands. But yeah, Experience New Things, yes, is a cool release. It's just to try things a cool new way. If you want to try things a new way. Because you know me, I tried doing things a different way. Like a new way. I can't remember what things I remember, like, doing things a different way. Like, when I had to do... I had to do my school days a different way, or...
Yeah, I get it. Like, you do, like, a certain class one day, but then you do a different class a different day and just alternate.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, like... Well... Yeah, I think I like trying, like, a new way. Like, I know, like, it kind of reminds me of, like, my finals week of like, the final week of semesters of high school, where I have to do one class final one day, and then I have to do a different one a different day. That's what it reminds me of. And yeah.
Is everything okay? Well, looks like I'm left on my own to entertain the stream. But yeah, for those watching, I've just been having this little piece of styrofoam and this little Minecraft Lego box here to put my phone down, so I don't have to keep holding it.
Sorry about that, guys. It was my dad. He just wanted to see how everything was going. Sorry if you call that my first name, guys. Sorry about Movie and Game Lover 98's dad saying his first name, guys.
Why? What? Didn't it get said in, like, a chat before?
Chat? No.
Like, when someone say that.
Wait, like, someone put in my stream chat that, like, put a comment in the stream saying my first name in real life?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong.
Yeah, but yeah, Experience New Things. This is temporarily the last DragonTales DVD for now until, we'll show the Amazing Pets 2009 DVD, which we'll finally get to see in 3, 2, 1. Our Amazing Pets. Here it is.
Yeah, I've seen that someone else owned that DVD before.
Jay's Blu-rays has this DVD, but he never opened it.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, Jay's Blu-rays?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to him.
Oh, yeah, you should have watched this collection video. He doesn't even have this DVD open, but I do. This was released St. Patrick's Day 2009, aka March 17th, 2009.
Ironically, I did watch a few of his older videos recently.
Yeah, I know his older ones where he just shows like his collections, like just collection of media instead of just showing them on the shelves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll tell you, this one I swapped with a different DragonTales release. Well, you'll see in a moment. But yeah. And yeah, there's nothing to say what's cool about this release. It's just about pets and stuff. And no character. Well, there's the kids and the dragons on Cassie and Ford. But except they used to use it on the first few releases up to late 2003 on the front cover when they list the episodes. But this one they just used on the spine because I guess they didn't have a cool one to come up with. And yet there's the gang from the front cover of We Can Solve It Together. Which, but at least this one's a bit bigger because they just made the renders a bit bigger because, they try to make it a bit decorative. But yeah. And they just say the quote from the show when they say the rhyme to go to Dragonland in DragonTales. And yeah, I'll tell you the episode still. Wheezy's Hairball Frog Prince, Bye Bye Baby Birdie, Goodbye Little Cowpoozle, kind of sad in my opinion. And of course, we've got Green Thumbs. I don't know why that's on there though. Green Thumbs. They should have replaced it with like, say, I don't know, its sister episode, Sticky Situation. Because
wait, you're talking about the one from Thomas?
No, I'm talking about the episode Sticky Situation of DragonTales where Max has to watch over a pen of dragon animals, but he's fooling around with his toy train, and he let the dragon pig escape.
Oh.
No, yeah, not like when Percy says to James and Percy James the first full day of season 3 of Thomas. But I said, trying to get a flower is not taking care of a pet. That's different. Because flowers are just like things you just water in your house. Like I said, I think they should have replaced the DragonTales Sticky Situation episode on this DVD with Green Thumbs. Yeah, replace Green Thumbs with the DragonTales episode Sticky Situation. Because, well, that one didn't make sense because they're trying to get a pig. Well, this one they do Frog and Frog Prince, about a Boinger dog in Wheezy's Hairball, and a baby bird in Bye Bye Baby Birdie, and a Caterpoozle, aka Caterpillar in real life. But yeah, but Green Thumbs, I don't know why Sony did that. And William Waldrop says next month I'm going to Florida. That's cool, William Waldrop. I wish I could go to a different state, but I don't have that much money to do something like that right now. Even if I could have enough money to go to the state that Flickalova lives in. Yeah, the state that Flickalova lives in, I'm trying to say. And since this was released on March 17th, 2009, it was released 2 weeks before the second season 12 release of Thomas. High Speed Adventures got onto DVD alone. Because this was after Thomas Railway Friends hit DVD by itself.
Yeah, that got released in February.
Yeah, before Valentine's Day on that DVD of 2009. But this was released on St. Patrick's Day 2009, aka March 17th, 2009. Because the Adventure Pack was not released until a year after that in November 2010.
Yeah.
I know that Lego Lover 117's HMR on the Adventure Pack, he said it released November of 2010. Yeah, our Amazing Pets. I recommend this release. Oh yeah, don't mind the piece of paper. It came like a little piece of tag thing saying when I purchased the lot of this another We Can Work It Out copy when I bought this off of eBay. Because, well, I'm giving the extra We Can Work It Out DVD to Jake Martin. Because, well, it'd be kind of cool if I could help him get his collection complete, as I'm trying to say. Because, his birthday's coming up in about a month and 4 days. That's why I'm doing this stream today on January 10th. And in 4 days and a month is his birthday.
Yeah, like I noticed you have your set streams to be set for a premiere like pretty early in advance.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But yeah, Our Amazing Pets is the very last Dragon Tales DVD that they ever released here in the US. Even though they could have just released more, and like even when after Dragon Tales stopped airing on TV in the United States. I mean, they kept doing Thomas even when Thomas is still even if Thomas is on TV, they kept releasing DVDs. Could have done the same thing with this or Blue's Clues or even like the Bob the Builder for some reason. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the disc is a bit different because except Max is now on the disc with Ord, and it's zoomed in of Ord holding a rhyming bird. But yeah, Our Amazing Pets, I say give this release a try. I mean, yeah, I know Goodbye Little Carapoozle is, I think it's a little bit kind of sad in my opinion, because, I mean, I feel so sorry for Cassie because she thought her Catapoozle died, but she didn't. But yeah, and yeah, Our Amazing Pets, I say give this release a try. Yeah, I wish Jay's Blu-rays would open his copy because I mean, I think he might have been. I'll have to give him a shout out to say when he was born because I know he said he liked to watch Blue's Clues as one of his childhood shows.
Yeah, I think it was in the judging by him. I think it was he was born in the 90s or so.
Because I mean, Dragon Tales, like I said, is supposed to aim for kids between the ages of 2 to 7. But even though I'm glad Dragon Tales is not a fourth wall breaker show, unlike Bear in the Big Blue House or Dora the Explorer or Blue's Clues. Amazing Pets DVD. I'm pretty sure this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I say I'll probably give a shout out to Jay's Blu-rays one of these days and see when he was born in the 90s. I mean, Dragon Tales was probably after he was born, and he was probably a kid when it came out. Like I said, I was born in 1998, so I eventually watched Dragon Tales after that when I was 3 or 4. Not sure what year Thomas LP Fan 123 was born in. I mean, he could have watched Dragon Tales eventually after that. Thomas LP Fan 123, what were you born after I was born, or were you born before me? Hold on, I think he's muted.
Yes.
Luckily, we know our birthdays, and Jake Martin's and Thomas and PBS Program Breakers and Jake Martin's. But yeah, and of course, actually, I might mention some March birthdays because I totally forgot to do that. This was released on my older sister's 17th birthday, because her get it. This was released on St. Patrick's Day 2009, aka March 17th, 2009, and that was the day of my sister's 17th birthday. And what else? And Grungus Jarvis says, hey Grungus Jarvis. Yeah. Oh, and 30. I have the little paper saying that I'm the best at purchasing.
So, when will part 3 of your Thomas collection be?
Probably might be next week. I left off with when I was at that part, I got the Schoolhouse Delivery.
Yeah, so you'll be starting with Blue Mountain Mystery.
and getting to a specific release on next Tuesday, the 17th. If I could, like I said, because I know Tuesdays and Fridays are sometimes my easiest days to do a stream. Whereas in other days, I just do an ordinary video. But yeah, there's the last DragonTales release ever released to come out in the US, Our Amazing Pets. Even though they could just replace, like I said, Green Thumbs, replace it with its sister episode, the DragonTales episode, Sticky Situation. Oh, Flicka! What a surprise!
Insulated skiing top.
What a lovely surprise, Flicka! I'm already at the end of my DragonTales DVD Collection, 2023 edition, the second edition. I'm surprised. Am I surprised?
Hold on 1 second.
Usually.
I'm gonna
Oh, okay. Flicka will be right back, guys.
I'm gonna close the. So, basically, what I found pretty weird about this DVD is the fact that it does not have the DragonTales theme, even though it does have episodes.
Yeah, it's the only DragonTales DVD to have absolutely no theme song. I think it has the end credits, though. I'm pretty sure it would.
It does.
I was mentioning, because I know you missed the whole entire collection, which I know that's unfortunate, but I know you had other stuff to do. But at least you need to stay for the remaining portion, but I may have to stop this at a specific time. Well, I can do the rest outside, if you guys don't mind, and we can talk about other things as long as it's DragonTales related.
So, as for the DVD of Our Amazing Pets, it contains 3 episodes from Season 1 with the cell animation and 2 with the digital ink and paint animation being from Season 2. But it does have a song from Season 3 despite that.
Wait, there is a Season 3 song on this DVD despite I haven't popped it in the player yet?
Yes, the song is from Season 3.
And it's gonna be called, it's either down to When You Make a New Friend or Ola or Speak Up or Zack and Wheezy or...
I'll have to... But I can imagine, what if they made a VHS release from, like, late 2000 containing only the 3 Season 1 episodes?
Well, it would be kind of cool, but they still play in the same order, right?
Yes.
Even though the Frog Prince mentioned earlier...
Ball, then Frog Prince, then Goodbye Little Caterpoozle would be the last episode.
Yeah, I would...
On the VHS. And how would you like this? How would you like, even though this DVD has the Sesame Workshop and Sony Pictures television logos, how would you like the VHS to use the Children's Television Workshop and Columbia TriStar television logos?
It'd be kind of interesting if we had so many DragonTales VHS using the Children's Television Workshop logo, which luckily when I showed the collection way at the beginning, I did remember to say, despite it has the Sesame Workshop logo on the spine and the back, it instead contains the Children's Television Workshop logo, semicircle logo from 1997, but it does have the words "Play It Smart."
Yeah, and believe it or not, that variant can also be shown on 2 Sesame Street VHS releases that I have as well.
Okay.
They include the Best of Kermit on Sesame Street and The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland Sing and Play. These Sesame Street VHS releases contain the same variant as that DragonTales DVD, Adventures in Dragonland.
Okay. This is the last release. I finally have all 17 DragonTales DVDs. Finally, Flicka.
Now,
but yeah, we can do other things as long as it's DragonTales related.
If I had to ask you a question, how many DVDs do you have that have Ord crying in them, and how many do you have with Cassie crying in them?
Let me see if I can count them all together. Well, I'll just start with the ones with Ord first, if you don't mind.
Yeah, Ord first.
I'll have to say Adventures in Dragonland, then It's Cool to Be Me. Even though it's just a little sniffle in DragonTales, does it still count, kind of?
Yeah, he cries just a little bit, but it's not big.
Yeah. and then we can work it out, and then what was it? And then believe in yourself, playing fair, and then playing fair makes playing fun.
Which in that episode with Ord crying in it, it is definitely considered Dragon trash. In addition to Bully for You, it is a bad episode that has Ord crying in it. Just like Bully for You is a bad one that has Cassie crying in it.
Yeah, but at least there's a few DVDs I have that just have Cassie crying for a few moments. I think there's only 2.5, I think, of Cassie crying because, like I said, moving on, she didn't cry really hard. Because, like I said, season 3, they grew out of their crying. The kids and the dragons, they barely cry now.
But there is one DVD that has an episode with Cassie crying and then an episode with Ord crying. That being We Can Work It Out. First, it's Cassie who cries in Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon, and then it's Ord in Breaking Up Is Hard to Do.
Yeah, but isn't it strange, Flicka? Like, how come Cassie cries in Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon towards, like, when Finn wrecked her castle, but then towards the end, now Finn cries? Isn't that strange? We have I'll say this again, we have an episode with one minor DragonTales character crying and one with the main character crying.
I can imagine what it would be like if there was a DragonTales episode from season 4 that had 2 main characters crying.
Well,
Ord and Zack.
Yeah.
Well, I would say Zack was pretty close to crying in the Forest of Darkness when he said, "We'll never find him! Not in a gazillion years!"
Never ever. It's like he's sounding stuffy, yes. This is the first time Zack did sound all stuffy. Just Jason Mikas was getting a cold, and that's why they made him make Zack sound he's catching a cold.
Yeah, but Quibbling Siblings is the only time you actually see tears coming out of Zack's eyes.
But yeah, and I know like the portion, like we did the portion from when Quibbling Siblings when Zack exclaims out, "Oh no, Wheezy, I knew you just couldn't be quiet." How about we take turns doing that? We can do stuff as long as it's DragonTales related, Flicka, because I've already finished the collection.
Oh no! Wheezy, I knew it! I knew you couldn't be quiet!
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say hi. Oh, Zacky, please come out of the cone.
I'm doomed! Now that the rare Jungle Book is gone, I'll have nothing to share at school. Nothing!
Yep, and it's all my fault. Oh, I'm sorry, Zacky. Come on, we'll look for it. I'll be quiet, I promise. Okay, now my turn. Oh no, Wheezy! I knew you just couldn't be quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say hi. Zacky, please come out of the cone.
I'm doomed! Now that the rare Jungle Bug is gone, I'll have nothing to share at school. Nothing!
Well, we imagine, what if there was one episode where Ord accidentally used Zack's voice in one line?
Oh my god! Alright, I was just keeping it on the time flick because I can still keep going because I want to make sure I can still do the rest of this stream, even though I finished the flick.
Also, did you know that Adventures in Dragonland actually came out 4 days after I was officially born?
Yeah, I said that at the beginning of the stream. I said I've mentioned the date for it, released a few days after you were born, and released the same day as Jeremy Barton's 4th birthday.
Yes.
And I forgot to mention, I told Gum earlier in this collection stream, I mentioned it was a while after he was born too. Because you guys were both born July 2000.
Yes.
Yeah.
But his was July 19th, and you were July 28th.
Yes, July 28th.
So 9 days apart.
Yeah, you guys could have done something cool on birthdays. Well, I know your birthday. I know Gum turned 19 a few years ago.
And also, there are a lot of other shows that I find very nostalgic besides DragonTales.
because I know Dragon Tales. Please don't they don't just make the characters tell me what to do because I would be so annoyed by that. Even though I don't mind Blue's Clues.
Well, yeah. Oh, my favorite nostalgic PBS shows I like. Besides Dragon Tales, I'm also a huge fan of Clifford the Big Red Dog. I used to watch that just as frequently as
same
Dragon
here.
Tales. And
Yeah.
believe it or not, Dragon Tales and Clifford were both part of the PBS Kids preschool block.
Yeah, the ones you see with Miss Lori and Hooper.
Now, if you were to pick which is your favorite season, which is your favorite website or online bumper from Dragon Tales, which one would you pick? The season 1 one with Ord doing the voice and with the letters being pink, the season 2 one with Ord doing the voice a little differently and with red letters, or the one with Wheezy from season 3?
I usually I get used to the season 2 one with Ord saying, "To learn more about Dragon Tales, visit PBS Kids at pbskids.org." At least he takes a while to read every letter without going so fast.
Well, compared to the season 1 one, it sounded like, "To learn more about Dragon Tales, visit us at pbskids.org." And before you go, I have something.
I'm not going to go yet. I'm not going to go yet, Flicka, because this stream has been going on for it's not been going on for so long. It's only been going close to 2 hours.
But if you watch this, you see I have made a fan-made Dragon Tales Season 4 funding video on Internet Archive if you want to check it out. And you'll never guess who does the voiceover in the Season 4 funding.
Would it is the other one of the two-headed dragons, and it would be the green one?
No, it's basically the same version, basically almost the same as the Season 1 website bumper, but with Cassie reading the text instead of Ord.
Basically, she would go,
"To learn more about Dragon Tales, visit us at pbskids.org."
Yeah. Also, may I say this as long as it's related to Sony? Sesame Street's also Sony, kind of like Dragon Tales is. You know how the announcer says, "To learn more about Sesame Street, visit us, pbskids.org." I'm pretty sure they said it in season 33 of Sesame Street, leading up to when Abby Cadabby did premiere. Did they say
season
that one?
33 to season 37. Seasons 33 to 37 is when that website bumper was used. Season 37 was Abby Cadabby's premiere.
Even when the premiere of Abby Cadabby, they still made this announcer guy still go, "To learn more about Sesame Street, visit us at pbskids.org."
Yeah.
Who's the voice in the one where it says, "To learn more about Sesame Street, visit us at PBS Kids"?
Roscoe Orman, who does the voice of Gordon. He also does it in the Sesame Street funding.
Oh, Roscoe Orman, who's still the guy who played Gordon in Sesame Street. Also, yes, I would like to tell you, I was mentioning about, how I didn't want to explain too much about how we would do different ways of the no-hitter on this Dragon Tales DVD. I just wanted to blow through the collection fast, but now that I'm done with the collection, I guess we can try to do it. We can try to do the...
Well, did you explain your thoughts on how bad No-Hitter and Bully for You were when you showed the Don't Give Up and Playing Fair Makes Playing Fun DVDs?
Yes, and I told the viewers at the beginning of the stream, stick with Shine Time Station, Bully for Mr. Conductor when I ranted about Bully for You, and when I ranted about No Hitter. Yeah, if you watch my Playing Fair Makes Playing Fun DVD HMR Flicka, I say, watch out, I'm gonna be a mild swearer in that. I sometimes swear, sometimes I say some swear words, even though some people, if I see bad comments saying people watch my language, but I put in the description saying, please be aware there's gonna be mild swearing. So that way I don't get angry comments from people saying, please watch language.
Yeah, and basically,
I do minor swear words once in a while.
Out with the Garbage to be a pretty bad episode too because of Zach acting like a jerk to Wheezy.
Yeah, when Wheezy does cry, that's our other episode of 2000 where Wheezy cries, along with Wheezy's Last Laugh, which I cannot do the Wheezy crying from Out with the Garbage because I'd be so terrible at it.
Quibbling Siblings is the only episode from 1999 where Wheezy cries.
But yeah.
But I can imagine what it'd be like if there was a 2000 episode where there was actually a moment. There were quite a few episodes from 2000 where Zach was totally freaking out.
But it wasn't like a real making tears come out of his eyes and he was crying. It was just freaking out.
He was just freaking out. Like, for example, in Backwards to Forwards, oh no! Lots of signs! And only one of them's the right one! What are we gonna do? We're doomed!
Yeah. Yet also when we did the portion from the episode The Ugly Dragling when Cassie says, Priscilla?
Go away!
Yeah. Yeah, and also I was trying to tell you, Flicka, I got a new tripod. I forgot to tell you that when you joined earlier.
Oh, yeah, and how is it?
Good. At least it doesn't wobble too much, and luckily it has an extra piece. If I can it makes it stand up, so when I'm not using it, I don't have to worry about the legs just falling over more.
So, what is your opinion on the season 3 website bumper of DragonTales moving Game Over 98?
Very, very good, I might add. It's very neutral, very simple speech from Wheezy.
And also, without Ron Rodegger's help, DragonTales would have never been created.
Yeah, rest in peace, Ron Rodegger.
He is like, he is like, I remember according to an article, I found out that he went over heart surgery in like the late 1970s before he started working on DragonTales.
Huh, that's interesting. I guess we're getting close to 9 o'clock, Flicka, but we can still keep going the stream. I can take the rest outside because luckily my brother told me when I was getting on the stream, before I got on the stream, that I can still do the rest outside. And luckily it's not too bad outside. It's not that cold outside.
Yeah, I went outside. It wasn't too cold for me to wear.
The last couple of weeks have been pretty weird. The weather has been pretty weird where I was at. First it was snowing, and then it was raining, and then it was snowing again.
Oh, yeah.
And then just this morning, it was damp and rainy.
Oh, my God.
And it's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Yeah, I think my weather in my area tomorrow, I'll have to check after this. I'll look after the stream is over. I'm pretty sure it's for some reason now going over 50 degrees in my area.
Mine.
Well, it was over 50 degrees in my area today.
1 degrees.
Oh, that's not good. That sucks. I think once it reaches 5 minutes till 9 o'clock, I'll take the rest outside, and you and me, Flicka, and the Gum and Thomas fan, we can still keep chatting about other things, even stuff that's related to DragonTales in general.
So, if you were to pick one episode on the Adventures in Dragonland DVD besides Baby Troubles, which one do you also find interesting? I know Jeremy Barton thinks the Kingdom Come is a Dragon Trash episode, but I disagree.
I would have to say Zach Takes a Dive is another one I find interesting. Like I said, it reminds me of like someone helping me at work. Like if I help someone at work, they can help me with some turn. But yeah, I think it's 8:55, but I'll take my stuff outside, guys. We can continue the rest of this chatting.
Yeah, we can continue until at least it reaches 7:30 in my area.
Well, it's already past 7:30 in my area.
Yeah, but that, yeah.
Yeah,
And,
with different time zones.
Well, did you used to watch DragonTales when you were pretty young? Because I did.
Yes. Yeah, haven't gone back and watched it since.
There is this one user that I've heard of who uploaded some DragonTales and Bear in the Big Blue House episodes. Who has been he sometimes uploads a few DragonTales videos to this day. But
Is that it? You said but, and then is that it?
and also one of my personal favorite shows, besides DragonTales, I also like watching Clifford. I also like watching Sesame Street. I even also like watching Arthur as well.
Clifford is great. I watched that a bunch. I even go back to watch it every now and then.
I think I started watching Clifford and DragonTales back in like 2003.
At least you remember what you watched them first watched them in, because I don't.
And so what DVDs do you have? I know Movie Game Lover 98 has a lot of Thomas and DragonTales DVDs.
Yeah, well, if you've seen my recent 2022 collection video, you can see all of what I have.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet, but I'll take a look eventually.
Yeah.
All right, here I am, guys.
Now, if you were to make a DragonTales DVD release from 2007 or 2008, Movie and Game Over 98, what would it be?
What would it be?
I was about to ask you, if you were to make a DragonTales DVD, a few DragonTales DVDs released in 2007 and 2008, which one would they be?
Maybe, like, say, more Further Adventures with Enrique, or maybe ones with, like, races or something?
Yeah?
Like, races, something, and more? Not to be confused with Thomas Races, Rescues, and Runaways, but something with races. Racing, sports, and...
What about races, sports, and more? This will have 3 episodes from season 1, 1 from season 2, and 1 from season 3.
And the episodes, we'll have to see where they are.
They will be snow dragons.
I don't know if that makes sense, because that's not something to do with racing or sports.
Crash landings, I should say. Landings. A liking to biking, we could have that episode on DVD for the first time.
That would be interesting, yeah.
We could also have the episodes of Feet on Her Feet be on DVD for the first time as well.
Yep, it'd be kind of cool.
And we would have a season 2 episode. We can't really do The Balancing Act or On Thin Ice because they were already on DVD, but we could use Let's Dance, even though it's not necessarily sport, it's more like dancing is like exercise in a way.
Well, exercising is part of sports, yeah. You do some exercising before you do a sport.
But then for season 3, we could have the episode The Big Race.
Oh, sorry about that. That was my phone.
And also...
Well, I have to get going.
Okay, gone.
Brother. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Yeah, at least you have to stay. See ya.
And
okay. All right, Flicka, it's just me and Thomas MLP Fan 123 until it reaches 7:30 in your area, aka 9:30 in my area.
So also, if you were to watch an episode all over again on DVD, which would you pick?
I guess I would have to try to do A Kite for Quetzal.
That's, of course, when Quetzal is like, I've got the coat.
And then when, oh no, germs, that means I'll get sick.
Well, that episode actually aired around 21 years before this you-know-what thing even started.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a while before that, because it was the last year of the 1990s, 1999, before the new millennium 2000 rolled around.
Yeah?
Hold on a second. Grungus Jarvis says, do I have the best Thomas and Friends Collector's Edition Best of Thomas CD/DVD Stumper? No, I don't. I just have the ordinary edition. But I really want to find the slipcover version, but they're expensive.
Oh, is that the one that has Thomas's whistle on it?
Yeah, the slipcover, yeah, it blows Thomas's whistle if you press the nose.
Yeah. And if you notice, there are a couple of errors in a couple of season 1 episodes. I've noticed one error in To Kingdom Come, and you know what that is?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just...
In To Kingdom Come, one scene accidentally uses Cassie's voice for Emmy.
Like when does that happen in that one scene?
Like when Emmy calls out Ord, it reuses Cassie's dialogue.
Oh my god.
Another similar thing happens where it's like a switch around reverse. Like in A Cool School, where Cassie calls out Zack and Wheezy and uses Emmy's voice by mistake.
Oh my gosh.
And there's, of course, there's one more. In Sounds Like Trouble, Cassie only has one line, but he accidentally uses Max's voice.
Oh my god. Even though Cassie's a girl and Max is a boy.
Yeah. Yeah. But I can imagine what it would be like if they made a sequel to the Flip-Flop episode where Cassie was sounding more like Ord and Ord was sounding more like Cassie.
Well, how would they do that? Because you know how Cassie would have like some kind of weird...
Maybe Ord would shrink and then Cassie would grow.
But they wouldn't switch voices, right?
No, they wouldn't switch voices. He's like, oh, look at me! I'm tiny!
Oh, Ord! How come you're so tiny? You usually get invisible when you're scared.
Well, what in the world is going on?
And how would Cassie sound like when she now grows bigger instead of shrinking?
Hey! Why am I growing?
Oh, I might have known. This is Enrique's impression. I think you might have seen that statue that Zack and Wheezy used before to help them understand their feelings.
Oh no! What are we gonna do?
Oh my god. But yeah, I'm trying to think of another episode.
That would be Ord using a high pitched crying voice because Ord is small.
Oh my god. But
He's
yeah.
like, what if we had Max and Emmy freak out when they see what happened to Ord and Cassie?
Yeah, it'd be kind of funny if you ask me.
Ord, I brought you some dragon.
And then Max would scream, "A bug?"
A bug! He's like, Cassie, I'm ready to go for a monster!
Yikes! A monster! And then, oh, hi, Emmy. Sorry.
Max.
What happened to you guys? Why do you look...
I don't know, but I must have shrunk! What are we gonna do?
Oh my god. But yeah, also I'll say this. I mean, I could do a feud. We'll switch off doing Thomas. No, DragonTales as well as other things, switching in between. Do something else. Sorry, Flicka. Sorry, Flicka. My brother said, take it out if I have... Hold on. But yeah, let's get to another... Let's talk about something else, and we'll do another DragonTales after. And you know something else I was talking about in SC streams? Like when he talked about, what if there was extra dialogue in these Tom's episodes from Season 6? Jack Frost and Percy's Chocolate Crunch? Like, one example in Jack Frost, after the narrator said, poor Percy wasn't so sure. Percy puffed along his route at night. He shivered. Jack Frost is not scary. Jack Frost is not scary. Jack Frost is not scary. And he continued down his route. Meanwhile, James puffed along his other route. Silly Percy, he thought, all steamed up over Jack Frost.
Wow. If
Yeah.
I actually made a Michael Brennan version of it, I would have him say, Jack Frost is not scary. Jack Frost is not scary. Jack Frost is not scary.
Yeah, I noticed too.
And if you were to pick who does the best engine impression of Gordon, which one would you pick? Ringo Starr, George Carlin, Alec Baldwin, Michael Brandon, Michael Angelis, or Mark Morgan?
Or his voice actor Carrie Shale Gordon. I have to say the best one is definitely George Carlin. Because at least he's not like he's catching a cold Gordon. At least George Carlin doesn't make Gordon sound like he's stuffed up and he's been taking on some medications or something.
Michael Brandon kind of sounds similar like that in season 7.
But it's kind of a little bit gruff for Gordon's voice for Michael Brandon in season 7.
Whereas for season 5, Alec Baldwin's is more like Patrick Star-esque.
Okay, Thomas PBS fan program breaker says Alec Baldwin for Gordon for season 5. That's a good choice because I think. Well, which one do you think, Thomas PBS fan program breaker? Do you like the season 5 Gordon Alec Baldwin or the season 6 one? Because I know season 6 they don't even try. He doesn't even try his hardest because Alec Baldwin's narration is too weak in season 6. But yeah, and also. Yeah, mind if we try this again, Flicka? Because it's already past 10 o'clock in my... No, past... It's 10 after 9 o'clock in my area, aka after 10 after 7 in your area. So how about we try the part from Bully for You once again, where hopefully we can try both ways. I'll do the added max dialogue, that's right. You also have to tell him you had quite enough of your constant bullying. Okay, here we go. I'll start with Emmys. It's no use. Why can't I even find one sugar plum? It's no use. Why can't I even find one sugar plum? Cassie, what's wrong?
I took my basket of sugar plums.
Well, tell him to give it back.
I can't. He's too mean.
My dad says sometimes with a bully, you just have to stand up to them. Say, I've had enough.
That's right. You have to tell him that you have enough of your constant bullying.
Okay, now, or what if you were trying to do the Emmys? My dad says, but I'll do George Carlin sometimes with a bully again. We'll start again at Emmys, and then Emmys. We'll try again, but when you say Emmys, my dad says I'll do George Carlin sometimes with a bully. And I'll do Mac.
Why can't I even find one sugar plum? See what's wrong?
Spike took my basket of sugar plums!
Tell him to give it back.
I can't! He's too mean!
My dad says you have to stand up.
No, wait,
Says.
Sometimes with a bully, you just have to stand up to them. Say, I've had enough.
Yeah.
That's right! You also have to tell them that you have had enough of constant bullying!
If they actually made a sequel to this episode where Spike bullied Max, that would have been even worse.
Well, how would that dialogue go if he did it to Max?
Oh, you are such a baby.
Spike, you told me that. I'm 4 years old. I'm not a baby anymore.
You may look like you're 4 years old, but really, you're a baby.
Spike,
you apologize to my brother Max right now.
Ha! You think I'm going to? I'm not going to, because that's not what bullies are supposed to do. They don't even...
Read this! Listen to this! If you don't tell Max you're sorry, I'm gonna tell Ketzel on you and get you in trouble!
Yeah! Just like if you took something of me and Wheezy's, you would... Or if you were an adult, you would be sent to jail!
That's right! Dragon jail!
Yeah! Even though I wouldn't call the police even if it was a real emergency!
That was Ord when I did the "That's right, Dragon Jail" line.
And Thompson PBS Roman Breaker says, this line from Gordon takes a tumble. That's cool. But yeah, what were we saying?
All right. Also, what if they made a better version of
what was it?
What if they actually made another version of Quibbling Siblings where this time it's actually Emmy and Max instead of Zach and Easy?
How would they do that?
He's like, Max, that my sleep.
And Max wouldn't even say sorry?
Oh, what am I gonna do? I need to get sleep fast.
But what if Max went to Dragonland without Emmy?
Oh, I can't believe it! You went without me! That's it! I'm coming with you!
But what if Emmy were still upset, but Max would still be in his happy face? Or what if they said it in their sad tone of voice?
Yeah.
Their rhyme to go to Dragonland in a sad tone, in a very upset way?
I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in the land apart.
Oh! And then all the dragons would come and say,
Emmy,
Hey,
what's
look!
wrong?
Max disturbed me while I was trying to take a sleep. And now I'm in a...
Oh, brother, it's just like when Wheezy disrupted my sleep when I was trying to get ready for a big performance to find a rare juggle bug.
Saki, I don't know why you would still remember that time. Remember, Max and Emmy were the ones who helped us, remember?
And now we have to help them.
Yeah, it's very good that we helped our kids out.
Emmy, you are not alone. I remember being just like this when Wheezy disrupted my sleep.
Yeah. And also, what else? And also, like, yes, also, like, when we did a different version of No Hitter, when we did the fan-made Mario tapes, remember when you started Max, give me the ball, Emmy, and I'll try it this time. Give me the ball, Emmy!
Nuh-uh, you're playing out there with Horde.
But you said I could before we left home!
Did not.
Did too! In the playroom!
Did not.
It's not fair!
Ow! Max hit me.
Why did you hit your sister, Max? She said I could pitch!
I never said that.
Did so! I asked you before we left home, and you said okay!
I said, okay, let's go. I didn't hear you ask to pitch.
Alright, Ninos. Max, we need to talk. And also, okay, who should be the Ord? It's all yours, Max, since I was Max. Oh, wait, I have to be the Ord. It's all yours, Max! Huh?
Where's my ball?
Oh, my tail! You hurt my tail!
You okay, Ord?
I tried to let Max catch it, but he closed his eyes, and the ball bounced in front of him, and I wasn't even trying to get it. But it landed right in my arms, and then he kicked my tail!
Pitch. He didn't even let me catch the ball. What if there was...
Yes.
What if there was a version... What if there was a sequel to the episode of Liking to Biking,
Yeah.
where this time it's Zack and Wheezy learning to ride a trike?
A trike? Kind of like a tricycle?
Yes. Oh my... I want to try this new trike.
And hold on a second. Thomas and PBS Fan Program Breaker says, oh, and let Flicka know that he's free to join my stream on Monday next week. Yeah, Flicka, Thomas and PBS Fan Program Breaker is doing a stream on Monday next week.
I'm going to join you on Monday.
I mean, luckily you joined my stream this time, because I know you joined my Thomas one and the other ones. Luckily you got to join my DragonTales one for this week, and I know what you've got a stream on Friday, right?
Yeah, but I think the reason why I did that is because it was one of my favorite shows.
Oh, right. But yeah, And that's what we're saying, like, what was a different version of a liking to biking, but this time let Zack and Wheezy try. But who would say, but you'll still squish the bike to Zack and Wheezy?
It would be Ord this time. You squish the bike, Zack and Wheezy. I'm never gonna be happy again until Wheezy and I learn to ride a bike, a trike.
Oh, Zack! You know that's not nice to treat Ord like that! You could have hurt his feelings!
In fact, you already hurt my feelings.
Zacky, that wasn't nice to say to Ord. Come on, say you're sorry to him, please.
Fine. Oh, Ord. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. It's just that I really want to try riding it, and that's why I'm very impatient.
Well, okay, Zack. This is kind of back then when Max and Emmy tried to show me how to ride a bike before, so this should be easy for you.
Why don't I show you how to ride a bike? I've never done that before.
And Enrique wouldn't be included.
Yes. You have to start pedaling, and then you push back. And then you have to push back to stop the trike.
Yeah.
And he's like, ow, boo-boo alert! Boo-boo alert! He's like,
What
are
happened?
you okay?
No, I'm not alright. I have a boo-boo! And I need a bandage right away!
I'm sorry, but there are no more bandages left in Dragonland. There's only one other thing to do.
What is it, Ord?
Go see Dr. Boo-Boo gone again.
Oh no! Just like when I had to go there when I was scared of going there for the first time when I had a thorn in my foot!
Come on, it'll be alright.
And then Dr. Boobagon would say, coming!
Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch.
Oh, Zack, it's a pleasure to see you again for another different time seeing me. Different from when you had a thorn in your foot from last time.
Because I fell off the trike and got a severe boo-boo.
Well, I could try my best to cover up most of them. Here, I'll put a couple of bandages, and you'll be safe.
And then maybe, what if there was, and then after that, he's like, I'm not sure if I want to ride a bike anymore. I fell off it. It might be a little too hard for me.
Just like it's a different version of Cowboy Max in a way. But Zack, you can't just give up. That's when I thought I was going to give up when I tried learning to ride a bike for the first time as well.
And just like when I was trying to roller skate.
Yeah, that would be interesting. But yeah, remember we did the different dialogue of sequel bully to bully for you, but this time Spike makes fun of Max, and then we made Ord say, yeah, Dragonland jail.
Yeah. But
then who would he do to after Max? Would he do it to one of the dragons next, or still to Emmy or Enrique or one of the dragons?
He would do it to Emmy after Max.
And then Spike would say, ha! I will never apologize to your little brother, Emmy, because bullies refuse to apologize. Even though nice people do it, I refuse to do apologies to anyone.
That's it.
Emmy says that's it?
Yeah.
All right. That's it, Spike. You did not apologize to Max, and
I have no choice but to tell Quetzal on you.
And then Quetzal, look what happened. First, Spike made fun of Max for treating him like a baby.
And then Spike made fun of Emmy.
Alright, I will tell Spike I'm gonna give him a warning. Spike, I need to have a talk with you. I will give you a serious warning. I will give you a serious warning. If you bully anyone else in my class ever again, you will be sent out of the school. Understand, Nino? Fine, Quetzal. I will do whatever, Quetzal. I will. And he would still say, watch your whatever attitude.
Watch your attitude.
What's your attitude?
One more back talking to me like that, I will send you out of the school.
So please behave well on this picking hunt. And then you do one of the dragons. Which one of the dragons would you do after you did both Max and Emmy?
Ord.
Ha! You big fat blue dragon! What? You should
call me fat. That's rude.
Spike! You shouldn't have treated my friend Ord like that. You call him like how he's. You call him fat? That's rude. I would never say.
And you don't even deserve to have two heads.
Yeah, you can't even have to say which head is better for you. Instead of having just one head of yourself, Spike. You know what? Yeah, you know what, Spike? That's the end of it. We're not gonna play with you anymore. We're gonna tell
the very, very last straw. Get out of Dragonland and never come back.
All right, guys, I won't come back. But then he runs into Quetzal and says, "Oh, Quetzal, I didn't know you were there while I was trying to run away from these kids." Oh no, Spike. I thought I told myself clear to you. Never make that serious attitude in front of the dragons or kids ever again. And you took the words right out of my mouth. And now, Nino, your warnings are over. I've given you a serious suspension. You will be suspended from my school in the sky till eventually you can change.
Actually, since he picked on me long enough, I have to say this to Spike. You are expelled from Dragonland.
Don't ever come anywhere near our land ever again until the.
And if you come near the land, Wheezy and I will call the police.
That is right, Spike. We accept friendly behavior at school, at the school in the sky. Even when not at school, it's a good idea to have a good attitude. A bad attitude could just make things worse and worse. And if Zach and Wheezy are right, Nino, if you cross one single foot into our land, you will be caught and have to. You will be caught and be sent to the jail. Now, please.
Dragon jail. You don't want to have that. You wouldn't want to act up like. You wouldn't want to act up like my ex-brother.
Okay, how about we do one more thing, Flicka? Because it's almost 9:30, aka 7:30.
Line from DragonTales before we.
Okay, and we could do any season of DragonTales you like. How about we do Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon if you don't.
I can. Oh.
Or if we could do a different episode, that's fine.
My wings are frozen, and you know what? My toes are frozen, and my nose is frozen too. If my wings are frozen, I can't fly. And if I can't fly, we'll never get to Quetzal. Never ever.
And then Max says, "I miss my mommy and daddy," or
I miss my mommy and daddy too.
But then they do this. When you're scared that you are lost, you are lost, you are lost. When you're scared that you are lost, sing a silly song. Okay, now let me try, and then I'll try one impression myself. How about from Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon, when she comes up to her friends, angry by the third strike, and says, Hey! I got all the way up to 20, but no one was watching me! You were all watching Finn! We're sorry, Cassie. It's just that Finn's ruined everything! He spoiled Circle Tall! He smushed my castle! I wish I'd never have brought him to school with me! It's okay, Casa. Little brothers can be a pain sometimes. Okay. I think it's 9:30.
Movie and Game Lover 98 stream. I gotta
Yep.
get going, and I'll let Movie
Okay.
and Game Lover 98 sign you guys out.
Okay. All right, Thomas LP Fan 123. Thanks for being on the stream with me. I'm
Okay,
gonna go.
then.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream, and well, I'll let you go, and I'll end this stream.
All right.
Yep. See ya. Well, anyways, yep. I hope you guys enjoyed my stream of me showing off my DragonTales DVD Collection, the 2023 edition, the second edition, 2023 edition stream. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed joining. Any fans of DragonTales, and hopefully stick around for another stream coming possibly next week. Hopefully, it'll be continuation on something else, or hopefully something else. So, yep. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed, and see you guys.